up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Don't look at me funny. Don't smile either. You know what's coming. But first, we got to get into business, man. Listen, expensive motorcycles, right? We get on them, and within that first week, we figure out we're not comfortable, and we figure out what's bothering us. And if you don't know, keep riding, and you're going to figure it out. But I'm going to tell you like 3 things. That's it. I'm going to make it very simple because we got a lot to talk about. 3 things that will get me off this motorcycle. Will basically just not let me ride because I'm uncomfortable. I'm not enjoying it. I'm just not situated right. Maybe I'm just not feeling like I can take control of this motorcycle. Let me do a little rundown for you guys, and then we're gonna get to something else. First and foremost, guys, heavy bikes, expensive bikes. You see some guys out there riding and they're laid back and it just feels like no care in the world and they're very comfortable. Let me try and tell you how to get that way. All right, let me tell you how to get that way. And first and foremost, as soon as you pull one of these bikes out of the dealer, we always notice that the handlebars, right? The handlebars, that is number one. That's me, number one for me. I'm feeling like it's a wheelbarrow, it's a tricycle, it's way down here. I'm not aggressive with it. I can't flip and lean the bike. I want more control. So that's why we throw handlebars on here. Guys, I've done a video on these bars. These are Factory 47 Legacy bars, if you didn't know, in a 12-inch with the stock cables. So I know you guys are gonna ask me, stock cables, man. Just know what you're doing and you can make it right. You can make it right. Now, I am on my 2nd set of bars on this bike. Guys, I basically went out there, threw a set of bars on just because I couldn't take it anymore before doing more research to see what I really wanted. And let me tell you how I came up with these Factory 47 bars. I was looking for something with a smooth edge on it. Most bars come to a point, you know, it's a more aggressive look. A lot of guys like it. Might like how they fold at the top. They have a little bit of bend to them. But me, on the other hand, these give you that same feel, but I needed the curve. My crash bars have a big curve in them. My saddlebag guards have a big curve in them. Why would I turn around and run a handlebar with a sharp edge to it? These bars sit me in the right position. It's very aggressive. So I ride the bike hard, and even when I'm drag racing the bike, it feels almost like a sport bike feel to it. It's just the level of height you're going with. I'm 5'8", so 12s fit me perfectly. I'm maybe just a little above the shoulder, but nothing crazy where I can't ride it for a long period of time, cutting off the circulation, shoulders start hurting, you start making your back hurt. It makes everything hurt just from handlebars, guys, if you didn't know. So that's what we got. I didn't have a long wait. I don't get sponsored by, Factory 47, but guys, they do the right thing. They made one hell of a handlebar. I trust it. I've been running on this bike for I think I had these for about a year now, just about a year. 9,000 miles on a bike, 12-inch Factory 47 handlebars. Now let's move on to the second thing. Well, guys, number 2. The second thing I had to have was a new seat. Now, guys, I'm sure you guys have seen a bunch of different seats, a bunch of different styles. It's just personal preference at that point. That's the visual. But I went for the visual and the comfort. And you guys know I'm tight with Bad Boy Cycles. Shout out to them. That's first and foremost. Mac 10, if you're going to buy something from it, get you 10% off. They're really hooking it up right now. Venom. This is the Mac Attack Green and the Venom seat, okay? Let me tell you a little bit about the seat. I'm not going to go into detail. Remember, you need something with a backrest, especially for your aggressive riders, and especially for that laid back. If you've seen these guys out on the road and they're doing miles and miles, you're gonna need a backrest, man. I don't need as many brakes as maybe someone else who doesn't have a backrest, and plus I can lean back and kind of really be comfortable. It's almost like you're in your car. So, very, very, very durable seat. Trust me, we've put it to the test. It still looks like it's brand new. No stitches busting, nothing like that. The seat's gotten wet. Still perfect, still running good. The lower profile seat still has a curve to the back, kind of catch you. the perforations and the stitching, the style of stitching, the diamond shape really keeps you in contact with the seat, keeps you from doing a lot of moving around. If you ever notice, if you've been riding for a while, you're switching sides. You know, you're trying to you're getting numb. You don't need that with this seat, man. Get on it, put some miles on it. The break-in, I know you guys are gonna ask me about break-in, how to install and all those things. Hit me up on the Real Official Mac on Instagram. I'll help you out. It ain't that big of a deal, guys. You insert, you slide that seat on, you get on, you take a ride. If the backrest needs adjusting, there's a set screw, move it back until it feels like it fits you. It feels like it needs to keep you up, so when you lean back, it doesn't go too far back. But have a seat, guys. Remember, I came from a CVO seat and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get the mileage. I mean, a stock seat, I might get an hour out of it, man, and then I'm done. So remember, this is just how I do it. I went from the front to the back. We got one more thing to talk about, all right? One more thing. Get you a Bad Boy Cycle seat. They have 3 series of these seats, so pick one. You can't go wrong, man. Yes, we kind of had a little delay. I apologize to all you guys out there on behalf of them, but they got flooded, man. It is what it is. But guys, there's never been a complaint to me about the comfort and styling and anything else about this seat. So, moving on to number 3. Now, here I am with my number 3, man. A modular helmet. I could have just said a helmet. Yeah. But when you start riding Harley and you start really getting out there and getting in the wind, you need a modular, man. Let me tell you a few reasons why. And this modular is we won't get specific on this one, but a modular gets that wind in your face, okay? And this is a Scorpion helmet, by the way, and it's in carbon fiber. It's the same as the LS2. So if you go to the Harley dealership, instead of ordering this one from Italy or wherever it came from, and I think it was Italy, you can go get the same helmet, LS2, and I think it's a little bit more durable. I don't work for either company. I don't get anything from either company. I'm just being 100% honest with you. I like the helmet, but the shades start falling. Now the shade don't even work, but it still is a very quiet helmet. And I like the comfort of it. But you need something like this because if you don't have a windshield, you get the buffeting. You don't want that wind all on your face. If you're really gonna get on the highway and really get some miles and really want to play with that bike, you need a helmet. All your preference, but if I were you, I would get something that I can convert from, open face and then run it into a full. Somebody's getting after it out there. Keep going, hit another gear. He did. So get something that you can close. It might rain on you. You never know. Other than that, guys, I won't get too far into details and tell you there's 5 different things you need to grab before you even put your bike on the highway, because that's not true. Now let me put this down. All those other things are just accessories to make the bike look better, sound better, all those different things. But to get comfort, that's where it goes. That's when you get those miles up. That's when you figure, you know what? I really do like a bigger bike. I really like Harley. Those are the little things that you need. Now, I've been sitting up here talking and telling you about how to set this bike up, right? But there's something that's been very obvious to you guys, and you heard me say it. If you watch my live, if you watch me on Instagram, I said there was something coming. Now, let me go over it, okay? This says OfficialMac. OfficialMac, the fastest YouTuber. Now, I know I'm going to get challenged for my belt, and I want it. Let's say the only way to challenge me right now is to meet me in Daytona, baby. Meet me in Daytona. You meet me in Daytona, you got action. But what you got to do is bring a belt. I'm not betting you guys any money. That takes the fun out of it. It makes it a little too serious at times, especially for guys that are just out here entertaining and having fun. I'm one of those guys. A belt like this might run you $200. We don't have to run for any money. You take mine or I take yours, and that's probably how it's gonna be. So get your belt, come out. You gotta be a YouTuber. Now let's get some ground rules first. It doesn't have to be a Harley, but it has to be a touring bike. So we're not talking to Sportsters or nothing like that. We're not talking to Lowrider S. We're not talking those type of bikes. there's 3 Harleys that we can play with. You got a Road King, and I'm giving a little bit something here. That you know, there's a big difference, but we'll talk. A Road Glide and a Street Glide. Those 3, you guys got action. Bring your belt. You might want to bring 2 in case I take yours from you. Bring your belt, and then you know we'll figure out a way to have some fun with these bikes, guys. It's not that serious. But that's in March. I will be there the first weekend in March in Daytona, so we can make it happen. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there the second weekend. I just got to make sure I'm 100% on that. So if you guys are coming to Daytona, come up to me. I'll have the belt with me, guys. Let me know what you want to do. We might be able to set something up for later. You know, if weather permits, if all the stars align, if everything goes good. Now, number 3. The third thing I want to talk to you guys about is there is a event coming up in 2 weeks from now. So on the 18th in Palm Bay, they will be having like something like a Harley shootout. I'll call it that. It's something along the lines of you bring what you have and you run it. That's it. You sit in classes though, guys. We're not running, you know, nitrous bikes against naturally aspirated bikes or turbo bikes against naturally aspirated bikes. That's really not going to happen, but I will be there. I'm going to try and bring you guys a video, but if I'm out there running, I don't know how good I'm going to be able to do on a video for you guys, but I will try my best. I want you guys to see the action, but I much prefer you guys to come. As the date gets closer, I'll be able to give more details. I just can't give a lot right now. But my bike has a sound system in it, has everything on it, and can drive from here, from Florida to Georgia to Texas or wherever I want this bike to go. So I'm not bringing in a ringer, I'm bringing in my bike. You guys, if you want to race me in Daytona, and I think I forgot this, it must be your bike. It must be your bike, and you must be a YouTuber. That's how you get a belt from me. So, guys, I think we got all that out of the way. Guys, don't forget, get your parts. Guys, don't forget, reach out to Bad Boy Cycle, get some more parts. Mac 10, get your 10% off, all right? So, guys, until the next time, comment, subscribe. Questions, hit me on the Real Official Mac on Instagram. You can drop your comments in the comment section as well. I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible, guys. I know you've been looking for a video, but I got a lot coming for you. So, guys, until the next time, peace.